There's currently a meme opportunity in the sphere of the world right now, where you could take that picture of the bloody Trump and say, this is why you don't get your ears pierced at Claire's. But all these body modification places like Medusa and places where you should actually get your ears pierced are very left-wing. So will they use this as an opportunity to shit on Claire's even more? Think about it. What is up, bros, bears, muscle mummies, and okay, you're included now. And sir. Sorry about that. What's up, bros, bears, muscle mommies, and everything in between? As always, this is Patrick Full Primal Power, your mom's favorite powerlifter, top 50 powerlifter of all time. Buddy, stop trying. Oh, okay. It's breakfast. Buddy is trying to steal it. He's looking. He's saying he's not looking at it, but it's right here. It's 180 grams of 95.5 beef and 3 eggs, and he's putting on his cuddle face to only one side. You're only giving me one side of cuddle face, and it's the side that's facing you. You're manipulative. You're manipulative. You're manipulative. So we've got a deadlift day today, and we're going for a new quadruple PR. We're going for a new Stop it. We're going for... Sir, will you let me do my... Will you let me do my thing? Will you let me do my thing? I am giving you attention. Sir, will you let me... Sir. He says he's the star of this show. Going for a new quadruple PR on deadlift. 615. Never done that for a set of 4 before. So, we're actually getting towards heavier weights, which I'm excited about. I think it's 5th red, I think. Or 6th red? 5th red. I don't know. But, yeah, super exciting. Gonna eat this, gonna have some carbs, and then we're gonna take Buddy for a walk, do some work, and then get ready for the gym. So, I'll update you guys as I go. For carbs today, we have... What are you doing? We have waffles. So we're supposed to have 2 bagels with 40 grams of honey, but I bought bagels 2 days ago and overnight. So yesterday morning, one of my landlord's dogs ate my bagels. So I tried to be good, but the cards were not okay with that today. So we're eating waffles and 40 grams of maple syrup. So it's like logically similar. I don't know if it's close enough to be warranted. So I want to get back to the bagels though, because we're pretty much at our goal weight right now. What are you doing, bud? We're at 351 and we want to compete somewhere between 350 and 355. So we're at a good spot. And we're like 16, 15 weeks out. So yeah, we need to clean up a little bit. Buddy walk. What's up, handsome? Buddy, say hello. There's a cat around here that he likes to say hi to. And by say hi to, I mean yell at. Buddy, sit. Hey, chicken. Good boy. Yep. So, we're walking, right? And I see an animal control truck slowing down and then stops right next to us, and the guy leans out of his window. He's like, the dog is really focused on you. You're doing a good job with him. Is he a Vizsla? And I'm like, nah, he's a red-bone coonhound. Is it a coonhound? I was like, yeah. Well, good luck with that. I was like, oh boy, he's gonna yell at me for him being loud, isn't he? No, he was just telling me that he was doing a good job with him. All right, bud? Yeah, that's a good boy. Alright, boys, we've got our daily goals for today. We did the Instagram motivational post, which is where I just write something down and then make a post about it. I was going to edit 4 videos, but my computer right there. It was running out of space, and I've got two terabyte external hard drives connected to it, but it was still allocating a lot of the memory towards the hard drive itself, the internal hard drive, and so I had to remap the iMovie library so I could edit and not absolutely just destroy the internals of my computer with an allocation of memory the entire time that things are going on while I'm editing videos. And then, so I edited one video, and the entire time it was basically telling me that the memory was maxed out and I couldn't do anything, but I deleted all of my Microsoft applications because I don't use them because Google exists, and then I did that. Read 10 pages. I am currently reading the book, The Swerve, and the part that I'm on, they're basically talking about how they accidentally discovered that a lot of the cultural significance of the preserved texts found in Pompeii, and how that led to a lot of understanding of cultural significance of literacy and works within both the Greek and Roman empires, and basically how Rome was basically, Rome is a copy-paste of Greek culture. And then I re-edited, or I changed this goal and edit all of last week's videos and Sundays. So we're basically all caught up. I just have to look at what Instagram posts I have and save the videos for that on my phone so I can post them later, or schedule. I mean, I'm going out later today and doing Uber Eats, so I have to, I'm going to clear up the memory on my phone because I've got a lot of videos on there, like all of these videos, and schedule, if I have time, I'll schedule Instagram posts to go out with those, and then I'll be able to dump all the videos from this week onto my computer so I can edit them and get them out next week. And then I need a new game plan when it comes to creating evergreen content. I was going to do some intermediate program guides, but it requires the gym to be empty so that I can nerd out a little bit, and it's not always empty, and it takes a lot. It takes about 6 hours to do those videos, and I don't exactly have that time right now. I was thinking about doing some lower level, not like lower level, but like I don't really know what type of content I'm gonna do for evergreen. So yeah, I could explain how to do certain accessories to get a better stretch, because that's one of the things, and those would be really short videos. Hopefully they would rank in search. Doing, he was like kneading the carpet as if he was a cat. What are you doing, bud? Are you existing? You having a good time, bud? Anyways, I'm gonna go eat, I'm gonna go deadlift, and then we're gonna Uber Eats. And that's, I was gonna write or edit one chapter today, didn't get to that. I have some ideas. I've got so many ideas in my head, and I need to really incorporate them into the story, but I need a better process when it comes to editing, or solidify my editing process a little bit, because I'm on a second or third edit of the book, and I need to yeah, so I'm gonna go continue with my day. Pre-training food. Dogs. We've got 200 grams of Captain Crunch and 16 ounces of Fairlife fat-free milk. And we are off like a herd of turtles on our way to the gym. We've got a deadlift day today. We've got a set of 4 from the floor, not a deficit this time, of 615. That'll be a new PR for me when I hit it. And then we've got some back down sets. I don't know what the weight is on those, but it'll be coochie cool Easy Breezy, CoverGirl, maybe it's Maybelline, Louis Versace, tricks are for kids. So I just left home, and I told Buddy he's the captain of naps, and he is not allowed to get bullied by the cat. So we'll see if he never destroys anything when he's left alone. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. So not really worried about him doing it. It's just whether or not he yells, because he has separation anxiety, but he never gets really destructive. Those are some famous last words, aren't they? But I'm on the way to the gym. I will catch you guys when I get there, and you guys, it'll take like no time at all. Nah, it's cool. Curbs don't really notice when you hit them either. Hee-wee, boof me a slush puppy and call me Elsa, boys. We had a deadlift day today. So we started off the day and we did our pre-fatigue work. We started off with some stuff that I didn't video, which was just long pause leg press to try and get a good stretch in the groin, hips, hamstrings, whatnot. And then we got some blood flow into the lats with some banded lat prayers. And then we bumped into the chest supported thoracic spine extended rows with the 55s. Not really trying to increase strength at all, just trying to get blood flow to the lats, because the lats are very important to get blood flow to, especially on deadlift days. Because if your back isn't warmed up, things go bad very quickly. So let's talk about deadlifts today. So the past couple weeks I've been trying something different. I don't really suggest most of you try it, because it's more of a advanced lifting technique where you skip warm-ups, because when you're a newer lifter, warm-ups are another opportunity to practice form work. And a lot of times if you skip warm-ups, like certain warm-ups, you're gonna have a bad time, because your form's not gonna be calibrated, and you're not gonna have the right muscles firing and this and that, and things are not gonna be warmed up enough for you. But when you are at the top level of lifting and you've advanced yourself far enough so that you, like, warm-ups are almost tedious, and they've got I wouldn't say no benefit, but like the pros and cons of keeping your fatigue levels low for the working weight is kind of off-put by warm-ups, where if you have to do like 16 warm-ups just to warm up for squats, you're warming up too much. There's such thing as warming up too much. And if you look at guys who bench what, 400, they just plate up and then they do 1 plate, 2 plate, 3 plate, 4 plate, 455, or no, I'm thinking 500. Guys who bench 400, one plate, 2 plate, 3 plate, 3.5, and then 400. So double, or not quite double, your bench. If you're benching mid sixes, you could get away with doing 1.5 plates, 3 plates, 4.5 plates, and then you're all warmed up. Especially if you're not really working on any form tweaks or anything, where it's just everything's locked in and you're just, you gotta do stuff. So we warmed up. We did 1 plate, 3 plate, 1 plate for a set of 5, 3 plate for a set of 4, because I never like my warm-ups to have less reps than my working weight. And then we were at 5 plates plus whatever change it needed to be at 617.3 pounds. I actually checked the chart this time, because the Kabuki bar is a 20 kilo bar, and we're using kilo plates because we compete on kilo plates, and kilo plates for deadlifts are more important than on either squat or bench, because they actually touch things. They're not suspended, so they actually influence the lifts more than on squats or deadlifts or bench. So we did 1 plate, 3 plate, set of 5, set of 4, and then we were all warmed up. What the crazy part is I was more nervous to warm up. I was like, am I going to have enough warm-ups? Am I going to be warmed up enough? So I took 3 plates and I was like, I don't really know if I'm warmed up enough. Should I take one more warm up? And then this little voice in the back of my head was like, you're a pussy, stop it. So I was a pussy and I stopped it. And I just loaded up 617. First rep, I was like, oh, yeah, I'm warmed up enough. Rep 2, I was like, okay, yeah. Rep 3, I pooped a little. Rep 4, I was like, I pooped a little more. And then oh yeah, there were only 4 reps. Yeah. Last week was a sets of 5. So yeah, yeah. And then I was supposed to have 4 minutes rest, but to clean myself up, mind you, the underwear did survive this time. To clean everything up took a little longer than 4 minutes. Not going into more detail on that based on how many complaints. This is just shit that you should put on while you're eating cereal or like chicken and rice. I'm just the voice of reason in your head. Little you know, the voice of reason in your head is a little insane. I'm just a little insane guy. So that was good. Set 2. While I was pooping, I watched the video and I was like, okay, what did I do good? What did I do wrong? And I looked back at the video and set 2, or not set 2, rep 3 and 4, things were a little soft and they didn't look right. So I was like, all right, my knees at lockout looked a little soft. It's like I locked and then unlocked to hold it there and rest the bar on my quads. That's not good. That's not going to get you white lights at a powerlifting competition. So I was like, I'm going to focus more on being more upright, having a good head position, having solid knees throughout the lift, or throughout the lockout, and hold the lockout for a little bit. And that was good. When I checked the program on Sunday, I swear it said 1x4, but it said 2x4, so I did 2 sets of 4 and didn't complain about it one bit because daddy didn't raise no bitch. And then we moved on to the back down deadlifts, which were 4x2, 525 pounds, I think it was like 527 or something like that, based on kilos, 523, I don't know. I don't really remember what I did, but I did it, and I would rather do like a 2x4 than a 4x2 because it just tears up the hands a bit. And like, you can have a good moisturizer regimen for your hands, but like chalk's gonna dry your hands out. And yeah, I should be better with my hand moisturizer regimen because, like, I don't know if you guys can see it, like the calluses never tear, but they like chip. I haven't had a torn callus in a hot minute, but knock on wood. Those were pretty good, and those were harder than the working weights, which is always how that goes, because you're like, yeah, I did the hard stuff, not to the easy stuff. And then that thing in your head says, this is going to be easy, and it's 500 pounds. It's not going to be easy. And then we moved on to accessories, prone legged, hip adductions, supersetted with heel raised goblet squats. Now I tweaked my what was it? My IT band and TFL on Monday during squats. We finally got to the bottom of that. So it was a little grumpy doing that just on the first set, but on set 2 and 3 it wasn't that grumpy. So we survived that. And then last thing was calves. We're just doing calves. Calf health is really good at helping support knee health. So if you have strong calves, strong elastic calves, emphasize the bottom range of motion on things while not tearing your Achilles, you'll be in a better spot, better position. Your knees will feel better. Just check out literally any of the knees over toes guy on that stuff. And yeah, so that's that. I'm going to go out and do some Uber Eats. So, cause I got bills to pay. So I'm going to grab something to drink, and then, yeah, and then we're heading out. So, patty out. I've got some Taylor Swift on my gym playlist, and was it yesterday? I was at the gym, and a Taylor Swift song came on, and someone was like, man, I feel like such a slut listening to this. I was like, boy, she may be a billionaire, and she may lay there like a starfish at a maximum sluttiness, but you still know she can have anyone she wants. That's called an entrepreneur, not a slut. And since it's deadlift day, the last meal of the day, I'm allowed to have a free meal. So I'm getting back to my roots of what I did for... I wonder if the microphone picked that up. That was Buddy licking my thumb. When I first started powerlifting... Buddy, quiet. No. He's yelling at me because I'm not sharing with him. He said if I don't share my pizza, I have to share my chair. So, I mean, okay, he's throwing a tantrum. As I was saying, when I first started powerlifting, I was on the generic powerlifter diet, which was eat everything that you can get your hands on, which the cheapest thing in the store was a pizza and a stick of cookie dough, calorically dense. You know, when in college, yeah. So, getting back to my roots, eating an entire pizza on my own. Unless he has anything to say about it. Right, bud? Okay, he's not making eye contact, he's angry. But I'm finishing off the night. It's time to watch One Piece with pizza. 8 pieces. Anyways, like the video, like, comment, subscribe. Tell your mom I said hi. She could use a hug. She got those milkers, you know?